Welcome to Pop.
What's up, everybody? I'm Stefanacci, and this is Pop Filter. Welcome back to the Cutting Room. We are so happy and blessed to be here tonight, bringing you live music from a live venue, the one and only Cutting Room, New York City, baby. It is with my great pleasure to introduce to you your new favorite artist, Manny Cabo.
And all he does is love and leave. I know it's hard to believe he's the kind of guy who takes and takes and takes. And you live with heartbreak. Morning comes and you're gonna hate him. 'Cause who he is, you can't change him. He's a rolling stone on a mission. You don't need his lies, because loving him tonight can be your worst bad decision. He ain't never gonna give you what you're looking for. Life for lonely is all you will be living. He's gonna use you, and then he'll kick you out the door.
I was going to ask you about that because this is actually the premiere of that song, right?
That's right.
When did you release it?
Last Tuesday. Yeah, so this is fresher than
Pretty fresh.
This is like Rotten Tomatoes fresh.
Yes.
It's like 99 point.
Yes, hopefully a
7.
little bit better than Rotten Tomatoes, but I'll take that.
I meet you tonight,
Right.
and the first thing he tells me is that we're gonna stand up instead of sit down.
Right,
I'm
right.
like, look at this guy. But I love it. I love standing. This is fantastic.
I'm just like 6'2". I
Right.
sit down, I feel all contrived, you know?
Yo, Nick, I'm right there with you. I'm
like-
5'11" myself. I got to stand next to this guy all the time.
I should have worn the bigger heels. How did you get into photography first? Because that was the first love, right?
Yeah.
So how'd you get into that?
Well, here's the thing, man. This is a tough question, and it's one that I fight to get really emotional about, because I don't know if you know, but I just lost my dad to COVID 4 months ago, and my dad was the principal reason why I even got into the arts. He was a professional photographer, was the first person to literally put a Minolta X700. For those of you out there that don't know, there was a thing called film.
What's that?
Yeah, exactly. So he put a Minolta X700 in my hand, and the rest was history. You know, I started with my sister who modeled, and then I just delved into different genres of photography. But he's also responsible for me getting behind the microphone. So as you can imagine, this has been a really tough void for me over the past 4 months, and I literally had to take, what was it, Dave, like 2-3 months just to mourn, because in life you realize, and this was a big eye-opener for me with respect to appreciating life a little bit more. At the same token, I know my dad was with me, and there was a lot of emotion when you hear it, even Worst Bad Decision, and Dave's like, I could hear your pain in the song. So
Oh, I know this one.
right? Could you whisper in my ear things you wanna feel? Give you anything, feel it coming. Do you wake up on your own, wonder where you are, live with all your faults? I wanna wake up where you are. I won't say anything at all, so why don't you slide? Oh, slide. Yeah, we're gonna let it slide. Don't you love the life you've killed? priest is on the phone. Your mother hit the wall. Might disowned you. Don't suppose I'll let you know. Want me to be your man, something I can change. I live around it. I wanna wake up where you are. I won't say anything at all. Why don't you slide? Nick on sax. And I'll do anything you ever dreamed to be complete. Little pieces of the nothing that fall. Oh, May, put your arms around me. What you feel is what you are, and what you are is beautiful. Oh, May, you wanna get married, run away. Time. And I'll do anything you ever dreamed to be complete. Little pieces of the nothing that fall. Oh, man, put your arms around me. What you feel is what you are, and what you are is beautiful. Oh, man, you wanna get married, run away. I wanna wake up where you are. Slide. And I'll do anything you ever dreamed to be complete. Little pieces of the nothing that fall. And I'll do anything you ever dreamed to be complete. Little pieces of the nothing that fall. I said slide into my room and run away, run away, run away. Little Goo Goo Dolls never hurt anybody.
I love that, man. That song. You know, I was gonna ask you how many songs it would take until the jacket came off. And
it's like God, man. It's like Cuba up here.
Right. I think Christian said 3, so I think he had the over. So Manny, I have to ask you about your name.
My name,
Manny Cabo.
Manuel Cabo.
Is that your real last name?
Yeah, it's funny, but you know I get that all the time. It's
well,
like
good. Chalk
and
it
I
up.
use that as a reference when I tell people how to remember my last name. It's like Cabo St. Lucas. It's a reference.
Right.
And you know, growing up as kids, we have these little crazy anecdotes. You know, Manuel Cabo. You know, it's like it's weird. It's like Cabo.
Cabo.
My teachers never knew how to pronounce my names. They just called me at the time. I wasn't
Cabo?
bald, but they just called me Cabo. So my reference is just think of Cabo St. Lucas. And there's so many people in the music industry, and over the years, I've been very privy to deal with some high-tier people, Grammy Award-winning producers, Emmy Award-winning directors who told me, I love your last name, man. Manny Cabo, it just flows.
It's beautiful.
And I never really thought about it, you know, and I'm like, it's my name, might as well use it. So I branded it.
You know, did you really?
I did. You know,
God bless
everything
you.
revolves around, you know, around the whole Cabo thing.
You know, it's so funny because I would have bet any amount of money that was a stage name.
I know.
Like,
I guess that's a good thing then.
It's a great thing,
right?
but I just lost. I lost my whole house. It's gone.
Yeah.
Vegas is coming tomorrow to collect. Because I was thinking to myself, you know, I'm born in Jersey.
Right.
And I was like, man, maybe I should be like Nicky Patterson. Just pick a city close to my house, you know? Like Nicky Patterson.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
It's not
you know,
bad,
it's I guess the
Newark.
names.
Nicky Newark. Then
Right.
you got that alliteration.
Or like
going.
a Nick Pat, you know,
Right.
it's cool. It's something like N Pat, DJ N Pat.
What?
Lights are on, the band's ready to play. Oh, but you're still in the night. And if you're out there in the crowd, could you do that thing you singing my words out loud, 'cause you drove me crazy, yeah. When you held me, baby, yeah, yeah. And there's nothing that I'd rather do, be here all alone with you again. Whoa, no, no. 'Cause up here all I see, a crowd of lights on me, yeah. Oh, but it don't matter to me, 'cause all I see is your face, yeah. Just another night, but it's my only way to talk about the things that'll take you away, yeah. Come on. David Rico on acoustic guitar, ladies and gentlemen. 'Cause all I see is your face, yeah. Just another night, 'cause it's my only way. You drove me crazy, yeah. When you held me, baby, yeah. And there's nothing that I'd rather do, be here all alone with you again. Whoa, crazy, yeah.
So I see what you did there.
Threw me for a loop there myself,
That was very
but I love
clever.
it.
It was very clever, very smooth.
It's pretty obvious. I don't know about you guys. I got two guys here juxtaposed, staring right at me, singing,
Surrounded by talent. Talent sandwich.
I like that. Okay.
Yeah. There you
I
go.
wasn't going to use that word, but sure, I'll take it.
Right. Our influences on the artists that we bring in. So was there any singer or songwriter growing up that was just like, wow, or was
John Lennon.
Wow. I
That's it.
didn't even finish my sentence. Because,
John Lennon, baby.
Because the other part of that, I'm going to get back to Lennon. Like,
Okay.
trust me about that.
Right.
But the other part of it was there a photographer or artist that really inspired?
Peter Lindbergh.
Okay, now I don't know Peter, so tell me a little bit about Peter Lindbergh.
It's weird, I like to date myself because that's where I get my influence from.
So-
Peter Lindbergh was very editorial, very harsh, contrasty, black
Okay.
and white fashion photographer, and very organic with his captures,
Okay.
not a lot of post-production. He was capturing instant moments
Right,
with
right,
some of
right.
the top models. And I just loved his style, his angles, the way he captured things. I mean, there's...
You made me realize my deepest fear by lying and tearing us up. You say I'm crazy, 'cause you don't think I know what you've done. When you call me baby, I know you're not the only one. And I know, 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 no. I know you're not the only one. I know you're not the only one. I know you're not the only one. Sam Smith.
Ooh, Sam Smith, Manny Cabo. Give it up, give it up.
Little rock version. And in life, you have to face your fears because everything we all want is at the other side of fear.
Yeah.
Here's so
absolutely.
close to you.
Pharrell.
I love the lyrics to this song. I wish I knew they were for, especially the part that says I love, need, and miss you. It's held you in my arms like a trail of smoke. You were gone. Now the ghost of you is all that left to hold on to. Please stay, I'm gone. Were the last words that went on between you and me that day. No, it doesn't matter anyway. You're right,
everyone, Manny Cabo. So
Thank you.
make sure you follow him on all the platforms. And Manny, I have one more question
Sure.
that's kind of how I end this show.
Sure. All right, here we go. Do I have to like brace myself? Let me
You
hold
may.
on.
You may
Let me-
want to
let me
sit
hold
down.
on to the
Actually,
mic.
actually, can we get a chair? He may have to sit down for this one. So again, like this whole show is to bring people closer
Sure.
to the artist and introduce them to who their soul really is.
Right.
If you can go back to a younger Manny,
Right.
Manuelito,
Manuelito.
I can't. I'm
That's
sorry.
the young version of Manuel.
I got that.
Little.
or
Chiquito.
if you're in Spain, it's Manolito.
Manolito.
Say it.
Manolito.
Yeah.
If you can go back to a younger Manny,
Right.
what would you tell him?
You know what? I would tell him to put his egos aside. Ego got me into a lot of troubles early on in my career in baseball. But here's the thing. For those of you who don't know, this is being fully transparent. You know, the doctors told my parents that I was an abortion. Don't have this kid because he's going to be born with complications. So as you can normally understand why I've always felt like the underdog. I've been fighting since even before I was born. So I've always had that drive to fight.
Whoa.
So sometimes you convolute ego with insecurities, and that's a recipe for disaster. So I probably visit my 18 and 19-year-old Manny and say, you know what? Take a chill pill. Nobody's out to get you. Just do you, and sooner or later your message will align with people that appreciate you for who you are, period.
Cool. I think that's so important for everyone listening. Is just be yourself.
Absolutely.
Be truthful. Be honest.
Yeah. It's too tiring becoming someone else. It's like keeping up with lying.
Yeah. Or
Pretty
like,
soon you're
or
gonna
like the
forget the line, you're
Kardashians.
going to look like an idiot anyway. So there's a question of integrity there on all levels. So just be yourself, man.
Absolutely. So, Manny, what are you gonna finish up with tonight?
You know what? You're going to play with us on this one, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's do
So
it.
this song is actually a good story, and it's a Latin song. One of those songs that when it was presented to me on La Voz, I was terrified because these are one of those songs you cannot screw up.
Okay.
It's
all
an
right.
anthem.
So don't suck, Nick.
Yeah, don't suck. You can't screw this up. It's an anthem that's known by everyone in the Latin community. It's a song about Puerto Rico.
Okay.
It's called Mi Viejo San Juan. It's
Okay.
about the culture. It's about the love. It's about the people. And it's one of those songs that resonates with everyone in the Latin culture. It's a beautiful song in itself. So many renditions have been done. And hopefully you guys, all I can ask is that you guys listen and hopefully appreciate my rendition.
So before you jump in, so who wrote it? Just so I know.
Oh my God!
Come on
I
now.
should know this. I'm gonna
Yes.
get tomatoed to death. Somebody's gonna throw a shoe.
Someone get the Google
That's
out.
the thing. I
Get
can't
the
remember who
Google.
wrote it, but there's so many
Okay.
renditions of artists that have performed this song.
Okay,
but I know this one guy, Manny Cabo, did it really well.
Who's he?
You should check it out.
Right.
You should check it out. It's on SoundCloud. It's a pretty good version of it. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Manny Cabo.
Mi Viejo San Juan.
En mi viejo San Juan, cuántos sueños forjé en mis noches de infancia. Mi primera ilusión y mis cuitos de amor son recuerdos del alma. Una tarde me fui a esa extraña nación, pues lo quiso el destino. Pero mi corazón se quedó frente al mar en mi viejo San Juan. Adiós, 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 Borinquen querida, tierra de mi amor. Adiós, 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 mi diosa del mar, mi reina del palmar. Me voy, pero un día volveré a buscar mi querer, a soñar otra vez en mi viejo San Juan. Adiós, adiós, mi diosa del mal, mi reina del palmar. Me voy, pero un día volveré a buscar mi
Thank you so much, man.
Give it up one more time, Manny Cabo, everybody. So everybody, you know, as I do at the end of our shows, we have to just thank the Cutting Room again for opening their doors, Steve and
Definitely.
Gerard,
Thank you.
for
Lovely
all
guys,
your
awesome.
all your help and
Awesome.
being such gracious hosts for us as we try to bring live music back to live venues in the only city in
We're
the
coming
world.
back, bro. We're coming back.
You know, we are. So just thank you to our camera crew for taking the time, as always, to produce such great stuff, such great
Chris,
content.
Cass, and Al, and crew. Love it.
Give
Thank
it up
you so
one
much.
more
Chance of
time
Devils.
for Manny
Thank
Cabo
you.
and Dave Rico. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, do 3 things for me tonight. Stay safe, spread love, and stay tuned. I'm Nicky Stefanacci. This is Pop Filter.
Peace, guys.
Ciao.
Thank you so much.